Don't play with me, this the only thing I love. I love, 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 love. I love, I love, 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 love. I love, I love, 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 love. I love. Don't play with me, this the only thing.
All right, so, who is currently on a meal plan?
A what?
Meal plan, like you're following a diet, RP, something like that, whatever. Okay, cool. All right, so today's discussion, we're gonna do this is 4 parts, right? 4 parts. Today is pretty much using your InBody results to recognize what you specifically need to get your nutrition in line. Okay, so this is probably a huge, like the number one additive that we have. So I want you guys to really understand, maximize it, take notes, ask questions. I'm gonna post this on the channel and then the page to go back to reference, right? All right, so why the InBody? Okay, why the InBody? If you look at your InBody, that is specific for you. Okay, it's specific. It's accurate. It's accurate as all get out. I'm not gonna explain. You good? I'm not gonna explain how it works, but it's accurate. For those of you guys who I've taken that 14-site body fat test before, it's accurate, just as accurate as that, and super non-invasive. So that, and then it shows you the bigger picture. Okay, let me see yours real quick. Let me see yours. Yeah.
He said I just ran 3 miles.
All right, so it's specific, it's accurate, and it shows you the bigger picture. Okay, so why am I going about this way? For one, is to help you guys with nutritional intelligence. Okay, I think Cheryl, Lisa, a handful of you guys have said in a number of these, and I'm going about this a completely different way. Okay, so this right here is going to be like, it's pretty much going to be like your referral sheet, like what to go back to do anything else. Okay, so from here on out, if you have a question, you ask myself or one of the coaches, like we're going to go to this. Okay, that's what the beauty of this is. This is golden. This is the best thing in the box right now. Okay, so if you don't have this, or if you're like looking at it the wrong way, you're missing out completely. Okay. One, to help with nutritional intelligence, it prevents like you guys trying out fad diets. Okay, like that shit just doesn't work. I'm just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many have tried a diet and then like within 3 or 4 months you're doing something else? Yeah, like a lot of us. It just doesn't work. Okay, for the long term, unless you have like a 3-month deal, whatever that you're going for. And then this will also help enlighten you on common mistakes that people make with nutritional plans. There's everybody in here, aside maybe 2 or 3 people, undereat. Okay, so I'm going to address today simply like the BMR, the basal metabolic rate, okay, and why that's super important. We're not talking macros at all today. That's the next go around, because nobody's eating the amount of food they need to eat because of, misconceptions of nutrition, Facebook posts, other models. This is what I do. Oh, let me try that shit. Now that's them. Okay, remember back to what I said. This is specific, accurate, bigger picture to you, right? Okay, so here's when I need some feedback, because I want to understand like where some of the loopholes are with some things. So there's no dumb question. There's no judgment today for a dumb question. Okay, so BMR, like what is your BMR?
It's
the amount of calories that your body needs just to survive and not move.
Okay, yeah, your BMR, basal metabolic rate, or also could be your resting metabolic rate. Okay, now this is why I'm going about this way. I had a different outline, and then KVAC changed my whole concept last week, because that's probably what everybody's thinking. How you're like, it took 30 minutes to be like decipher through what you need to do. Okay, that's what I'm going. Okay, that was golden right there. So your BMR, I'll just use resting because basal, it doesn't click. Basal doesn't mean anything, y'all. Resting does. Okay, so your resting metabolic rate. Say that again. What is it?
It's the amount of calories that your body needs just to survive and not do anything.
Okay. All right. So here's what I want you guys to do. It's the amount of calories that your body needs to survive or function properly outside of anything. That means you wake up and you do this. Actually sitting up with your core tight requires energy, okay? So think about it like this, and I'm trying to paint a picture to where like you understand why and how bad you're under eating, okay, and what all that does, okay? Now, and then also if you're under eating and you have your results and you're not happy, that shit ain't nowhere to go. Period. You know what I'm saying? If you're a female and you're eating 1,500 calories, 600 calories, and you're in here, you're under eating. No question. Don't even talk to me. Well, this is what I'm doing. You're under eating. Period. Okay. So your resting metabolic rate is the amount of calories you need at rest. All right. So you wake up and look at your number, your BMR. Okay, Gabe, I'm gonna use yours. Okay. I'm gonna use Gabe. I want you guys to plug in your specific numbers, right? So his is 1563, rounded up or down, it don't matter. 1,500 calories. No, 1,600 calories is his resting metabolic rate. Okay. Who could probably guesstimate how many calories you burn upon waking to sleeping, not working out? Everybody has on an Apple Watch or some kind of Fitbit. So how many calories do you burn like at work?
Not much.
Probably like 1,000.
1,000, I think.
No, just at work. Okay, so think about, okay, let's go another way. How many average calories do you burn in a workout?
A couple hundred, not a lot. Not as much as you think.
I'd say 600-800 if you're really
Depending on who you are.
Yeah. So you could, depending on your intensity, be anywhere from 600 to 800, 300 to 500. Okay, so we're gonna say 400. 400 to hit in the middle, okay? So what I'm gonna do is, you'll see. All right, so,
I burned 428 calories.
I don't care about that. Bye.
Do you
I
hear
don't
her?
care about what's that?
My watch said I burned 428 calories doing that 3 miles.
Okay. So if you guys don't get this part, then ask questions. So Hannah burned 450 in a workout that took how long?
34 minutes.
34 minutes. Okay. So she took 400 calories to burn that. Like, think about how many calories you burn just moving around. Give me a figure. Like, think about that. So in 35 minutes, strenuous. I mean, probably RPE of like 7, 6 around there. Nothing crazy. She's burning 400 calories. Imagine, like, think about what you do, and if you don't have that figure, then you need to track that. Your iPhone tells you how many average steps that you can turn into calories. What you do just daily, okay? Because that's super important. You know what I'm saying? So you've got to know how much you burn on average doing stuff, okay? For this to really sit, okay? Because we're all different. Like me, it's stupid. Like I can eat 3,500 calories and I'm maintaining. You know what I'm saying? So before we go into that, I want you guys to think about like why your resting metabolic rate is important. Like having that figure. Like why is meeting that number, that X amount of calories? So for Gabe, why is him meeting or definitely taking in 1,600 calories important? If that is his resting metabolic rate, 1,600 calories, like that's what his body needs to do absolutely nothing to function. Why is that important?
He needs to eat at least that, not more.
Yeah, but why is that important?
If he doesn't, his body will eat itself to get the calories.
I like that. Thank you, Matt. What else? If he doesn't, his body's going to eat itself. Okay, so that's a huge point. Thank you for that, because you're going to see where I'm going with this. What else? Why is that important? That he has got to hit that. And I'm not just saying like, oh, hey, he's got to eat 1,600 calories. That's 1,600 calories if he's in bed all day not doing anything. Does nobody, right? So why? So
It affects your metabolism.
thank you. There we go. Affects your metabolism. Okay. What else?
Sure.
Energy levels. What else?
Muscle.
Muscle. What else?
What's your hormones up?
Thank you. Okay, measure your hormones up. Okay, so you have it affects your metabolism, your organ, hormone, and body function. okay? And eat your muscle. It can. Okay, now why is having a metabolism important? I mean, that's like, I'm asking, not,
Because it provides energy.
Energy.
yeah, sure.
Energy.
Yeah,
Burn
energy,
fat.
what else?
Burn fat.
Burns fat, okay? You're not gonna see me give a damn about this weight on these tests. I can care less, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. We're gonna go about it a different way. So, if you can follow where I'm going, gave me 1,600 calories to function, okay? To function. So, why that's important is because if he's not meeting and exceeding that, and he's working out, you guys see where I'm going with this, like how many calories he's doing. So if he needs 600 calories just to function, like his body needs to function, and for his metabolism not to be altered, and for his hormones to work properly, and all that stuff, that's what we need to make sure that we're hitting, right? Like before we even go to macros, okay? So, let me keep on moving. Okay, so what would be the opposite effects of him not meeting his resting metabolic rate? The negative effects. You get sick. You could, yeah. That's a good one. I haven't heard that in a while. You could get sick because your body's not functioning properly, so your immune system's down. Sure. What else? No energy. What else?
Workouts aren't going to be very good.
Okay.
You're not gonna have any energy to work out.
Workouts not gonna be very good. How many people have you? I'm not gonna say any names, but there's been some people like, oh my God, I can't do shit because I'm cutting. Why? Man, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, it's fine. It's serving a purpose, but now it's affecting a different manner, right? So, what else? Y'all missing the gold nugget. Okay, one of the first ones y'all said about why meeting your resting metabolic rate is, huh?
Because you're going to burn, your body's going to use the energy, the fat to burn. Your body's going to, your metabolism is going to burn fat instead of using your muscle.
Lowers your metabolism. Okay, lowers your metabolism. I'm going to paint a picture. When you, who knows somebody? Hunter can probably eat everything in sight all day, every day. Am I lying? Am I lying? Okay. 100. His metabolism is on point. Somewhere along the line, as we get older and we just don't see it as important, or we just, we have this, this concept in our head that, oh, I'm going to eat less to lose weight is right. Is right. You eat less to lose weight, but you look a hell of a lot better when you're burning fat. Okay, so a devastating point of not meeting your resting metabolic rate is it lowers your metabolism. It lessens your ability to burn fat. Okay, fat, not weight. I'm not saying weight. Fat. Okay, and discourages eating when the body demands it. How many people have said, I'm hungry, but you don't eat because you're watching your calories? Or the worst thing you can do. That is your body saying, hey bro, I'm trying to use this muscle that you're building, training to help burn some fat. Feed me so I can keep that shit going. You're like, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So, you not meeting your resting metabolic rate is devastating. I'm devastating. I wish I had mine because I did this not intentionally, but I was painting my house and so for 3-4 days, I was painting. I didn't want to take a week off and do it. I should have, but I didn't. So on top of my schedule, I was painting my house for 4, 5, 6 hours a day, not eating. Crown and Sprite, pizza every night, wings, whatever. I swear, I'm being for real. Yeah, I was trying to get somebody to help. I was like, bro, it's like, yeah, but I need those lines. See, I can paint tipsy and that line still be a line versus how my son writes a straight line. Okay, so those 3 days in my head, and I know better, I know better. I was like, I need to forget eating. I shit you not. Crown Coke and coffee, bad mixture. Oh, no, not with it, but Crown Coke, I'm done. Coffee, sip. Crown Coke, paint, pizza, just like that. Devastating. So when I got back to my schedule, I just wasn't hungry. I'd wake up, you know, and I'd go till 12 and I was not hungry. I'm like, man, what's going on? Because I shut down in 3 days. Somebody who used to eating like 3,000 calories shut down in 3 days my metabolism. Okay, what most people do is like, okay, well, I'm no, it was devastating as far as I got on the InBody and lost like 2-3 pounds of muscle, freaked out. Okay, so that's why meeting your or not meeting your VMR is devastating. You know what I'm saying? It cuts that metabolism, which does so much for us. You have people like, I use Larry for example. Larry, about to be 56.
About to be 57.
Yeah. I'm sorry, 57. 57 and has a high metabolism at 57.
Smoking.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, smoking. No, yeah. Smoking. So anyway.
I know you're talking about my metabolism.
Yeah, I was talking about your metabolism. Okay, so let's get to how to help you. I'm saying all that because, like I said, I'm not talking about carb, protein, fat, and I'm not going to. Okay, I asked you guys to log your food. I prefer you kind of do it in like an app that logs your calories because I don't care about the macros right now. You need to get used to eating the amount of food. Okay, so I really can care less if it's majority carbs because we're going to fix that next week. But you need to boost your metabolism and get used to eating foods, right? Because I feel like if we were to go over how much you need and then break it down to macros, you're going to leave like, and we're not doing that. We are simply talking about why it's important and how you guys can create your specific caloric intake. Super easy. You know what I'm saying? Like if I meet with somebody, I have their BMR, cool. I know what you better eat and some all day. It's like, okay, just to what magnitude of extra calories do you need? Okay, and I'm not a big calorie pusher, but I've learned that people just don't eat. You know what I'm saying? I used to not say calories. Cheryl, have you ever heard me start off with calories? And I was like, okay, clearly what I'm saying is not working because I'm thinking that you're eating 3-4 times a day. You know what I'm saying? So really, all you gotta do is clean up what you're eating and your macros, all stuff. Not the case. So, how to determine how many calories you specifically need to start a nutrition plan? Okay, like y'all, to where you know like how many calories you need to feel good. And at the end of the day, the tell-all is how do you feel? If you feel like shit and you don't feel like, and you don't have energy, what's the tell-all? You're not eating enough. Okay, so what are you not gonna do? So here's the problem: you're not feeling good, but then you're not feeling like you're not feeling yourself. You see that scale, you say InBody, and you're like, I can't eat good. I don't need to. Okay, why do we need to? I'm gonna ask questions differently here and there to make sure that you guys are getting it. Why is it important to eat that food?
Keep your metabolism up.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your metabolism.
Say it, girl. Say
Keep your
it.
metabolism
Keep
up.
your metabolism up. Okay. I mean, that's what everybody's going the opposite way. So, how to determine how many calories you need? For one, what's your goal? Okay. Now, here's a goal for me. Here's a goal for everybody in here. From me, it's obvious. It's like an unspoken goal. Look good naked. I've been saying it for years. Look good naked. You know what I'm saying? You don't look good naked, skinny fat. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to grab onto that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to see that move. Okay? I'm going to show you guys something that I'm just saying. Ain't nobody trying to be like, oh, girl, you're slender, take your clothes off. Golly. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 100. So look good naked. What I'm really saying is muscle with a good percentage of body fat. Okay? So, how do you determine how many calories you need? What's your goal? What's your goal? What's your goal?
And what, like number goal? Or
No. Like, what's your goal in fitness?
to
Generally, quickly.
get stronger.
Okay, yeah, lose fat. Oh, y'all saying fat now, not weight. Oh. Like, okay, y'all saying fat, not weight. Okay, good. Because that's what we're going for. I'm going to explain something here in a second. I'm going to do it now. Oh, man, I'm good. When your boy writes notes, I'm golden. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, Yeah, I'll be at first watch at 10:26. What's your goal? So here, y'all give me some goals. Matt, what's your goal?
90%. I had 10 in my head, but I think once I hit 10, I'm like 9% by track.
Okay.
Just to see if I can do it. But
Okay.
you told me not to, so I don't know if I should.
Yeah, we're gonna have a different conversation. Like you're that guy in class. You know what I'm saying? Cheryl, what's your goal? Like y'all give me general goals because I'm gonna make it simple. I'm trying to make it simple. What's your general goal? Huh? Okay, lose weight. Okay. Anybody else need to lose weight? Like goes to lose weight. Okay. All right, that's the majority of everybody that we're dealing with, and there's nothing wrong with that. But you need to go about it a smarter way. Here's what losing weight does. You don't eat, or you cut. There is you see like the argument I'm trying to make. You need to lose weight. Okay, cool. You can do that, and drop body fat and build muscle. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a huge shout out. Everybody in this son of a bitch has 100%. Of course, when I say that, like you don't have 100%, but 95 over. Listen, so I didn't look at yours till now, but everybody else, for the most part, you have 100%. I'm not going to explain that 100% factor in your arms and legs, but I posted on the page to where you can read that and what that says. Like that says, everybody in here, y'all have more muscle than you freaking realize. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all have more muscle than your average person all day, every day. No, you do. Like Dave I'm talking about over 100%. You're right at 100%, which is where you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
You need to look at my job and I'm all over 100.
I know what I'm saying. You guys look at your in-body. I'm gonna keep on going back to this in-body, right?
So it should be over 100, right?
Or 100 or more. It's good. Except for, I I got yours. Hey, Lee, is that still playing? Is that still playing? All right. So look, when you guys look at this sheet, you guys should pat yourself in the back because that's all that hard work and that's all the sweat, the complaining, the PRs, the AMRAPs, EMOMs, lifting heavies, the 5Ks. That is the result of that. Okay, I'll say this: like I'm super proud as far as like y'all's ability and performance. Performance-wise, anybody who tracks anything in Waterfly can go back and be like, "Damn, I'm improving pretty well." I use Cheryl for an example. She hit a wall and she was like, "I just don't feel like I'm getting better." I was like, "Cheryl, what was your last squat max?" "Oh, hey, that was 20 pounds better." Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as performance, you guys are getting progressively better generally. Of course, we all have our stuff that, you know, you suck at double unders just because you just probably suck at double unders, or just really don't want to work on double unders. Anyways, that's why we're focusing on this, because y'all got in here, y'all's effort is stellar for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what the workout is, and all that. So when you go looking at that and hearing your goals, for the most part, your goals is to lose weight. Okay, there's a couple of, you know, differences, like special cases, but for the most part, you're here to lose weight. And here's what your goal should be: lose weight / burn fat / build muscle. Period. You know what I'm saying? Lose weight / like it's not A, B, or C or 1, 2, and 3. It's one. Lose weight / burn fat / build muscle. That's your goal. Okay, so there's one formula. Okay, lose weight, burn fat, build muscle. The next one is gain weight, maintain fat, build muscle. That's what you're at. You know what I'm saying? It's super easy. You know what I'm saying? So when it's not that difficult, and you don't do crazy stuff. But it starts off with going back to the opening statement, eating. Okay. If you're training, I'm going to try to paint this a different way. If you're training and you're sleeping and you're working and you got all the water gear, you know, you take your, you know, pre-workout and all that stuff, and you're not eating enough, your body is not functioning, and you're killing yourself, and you're not getting anywhere. You're just not getting anywhere. And I'm talking from experience. You know what I'm saying? For years, and I can show you when it hit for me, like visually. For years, I was like 160. You know what I'm saying? And You know, I was like paleo this. Like when I first opened the box in 2010, I was like 165, shredded. 165. You remember? Could run. I mean, could do whatever. I mean, like just shredded. Didn't feel optimal. And then when I learned how much I needed to eat, all I did was just eat, and then I can hold 185 all day. Like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And still just as lean back then, and I can enjoy life a little bit because I got more calories that I need to eat. You know what I'm saying? So if I need to tighten it up, then I do that. But I'm telling you right now, if you're not hitting that number, then you're not pushing and encourage your body to function properly. Okay, so how many? Going back to what's your goal? And I'm going to stick with the main goal of everybody. Okay, because that's the main goal. Matt, we'll talk. You're on the right track, anyways. The main goal: lose weight, burn fat, build muscle. I'm not even going to address like why building muscle aids all this stuff. Okay, Larry said something when he was giving everybody's InBody that I wasn't going to do until like week 4, but I'm just going to say this right now because I'm doing good on time. When you get in better shape, when you lose weight, okay, when you lose weight and you drop fat and you build more muscle, Jason probably knows this. What happens to your BMR? It goes up. It goes up. Like you get in better shape. You can eat more, which means like, so now I'm trying to paint a picture like, I don't know how she eats like that. I don't know how he eats like that because they train their body to function. They have good habits in the gym. They eat well and their body demands that. Bro, I'm telling you right now, Pizza Hut got me on speed dial. Swear to God. Yeah. No, well, now I moved, so it's Pizza Hut, they're right across. Josh, 68 Turtle Drop, Same thing, yep. Cash, yep. That's it. 5-minute phone call conversation. So I know I can act a fool a little bit. You can catch me at Pizza Hut at my house and Five Guys once a week, depending on, or B-Dubs.
That's what I'm talking about.
B-Dubs a lot better than Hooters. I was really disappointed.
I know.
In all kind of ways.
I'm with you.
Hooters.
I don't waste my money on Hooters.
I took the boys because I was like, because Lucky was like, Daddy, what's that owl? I was like, I said, Hooters.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to eat. I said, if you're going to go, I need to be able to take you. You know what I'm saying? So we busted in, and you know, Doug, he was like, Daddy, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with his shorts? Here's what the question was when he asked me what Hooters was.
Ooh.
I said,
That's the sound the owl makes.
I said, I didn't think about that. I was like, Hooters. Okay, so you know how when you go to the beach and you know how like Hooters. And then I thought, oh no, Al goes Hooters. He said, okay. Anyways, my point. Bring it back. No, I got it. I mean, I'm right there. So your goal, the main goal for most everybody is lose weight, burn fat, and build muscle. I'm saying that because like if your goal is just weight, I'm saying that repeatedly for a reason. Like I'm saying that repeatedly. So that's you need to look at that in one way. So let's go back to what I asked, and now I want you guys to think about this differently, like how many calories you burn a day. So take your, I'm gonna use Gauge, so y'all just plug in your numbers. This is pretty much like an easy formula to kind of get started. Now here's the thing, you get started, you guys have the ability to control and make changes quickly. You guys, we're here for help and consulting, but like you guys are smart enough to, how do I feel? How do I look? Test it, see it, make the changes. Simple as that. Okay, so here's I say a weight loss formula, but that weight loss is really weight loss, burn fat, build muscle. Okay, so if I say weight loss, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, you take your BMR, you got that. We know how important that is. Okay, I would be surprised to have you guys log how many calories you actually eat and if that even hits your BMR. That's the problem. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
That's a challenge. Do it.
yeah. And so then when you're in here and you're like, man, like, if you have good days, okay, I'll say this before I get going on the formula. What's up? You good? Okay.
Well, you can hit that calorie depending on what you eat.
Okay. So,
You go get giant calzone, you can beat that pretty fast.
okay, what do I encourage? See, now I'm trying to like give you guys examples of like why I say certain things, right? Like if I tell you guys, hey, y'all got a squat max on Monday, I tell you to do what on Sunday?
Carbo.
No, I say eat a pizza.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that you're not eating your cat, or even during the week, I'm like, hey, y'all gonna eat a pizza and life's gonna be the one, because you're probably in a deficit. You're probably gonna be in a deficit, like a huge deficit and whatnot. When you carb load, or you eat something like that, how do you feel the next day if we're lifting? Like a monster. Like you're good, you're not tired. You might not feel like as lean and like you can run a 5K and feel as clean, but you're good to go. Okay, so here's the formula, the weight loss formula, which is weight loss. Y'all say that with me, weight loss, burn fat, build muscle. That's the goal, right? You take your BMR. Hey, jump off, close your mouth, get outside. Your BMR, okay, gave us 1,600. So if you guys can think about what average caloric burn I do daily, workout day or non-workout day, what's the average of that? Okay, so you train 3 days a week, 4 days, okay? So 4 days a week. We got caloric deficit or caloric burning rates from 300 to 800. Okay. So what you need to do is, if you train every day, then it's gonna be a little more constant. Like if you train or do something every day, then you can probably add a value that's pretty constant. So Gabe needs 1,600 calories, right?
To survive.
To survive. Step one, gotta hit that, no matter what. Okay? Let's just say if he doesn't work out. Okay? Now, y'all use your heads and give me some answers on like how many calories you burn at work. Because that does take effort. Even if you sit down all day. It's not much, but it's still a value. What is that value? If you had to guess.
Maybe two.
Huh?
Maybe two.
Yeah, let's say 200. Let's say 200 if you don't work out. Okay? Agreed? Make sense? Okay. Go with me. So your BMR, you on an inactive job, 200 calories. So Gabe is a computer programmer. We're gonna go, Yeah, 1,600 calories plus 200 for I'd say recovery and fuel for the day to do this. You know what I'm saying? And then take a coffee break and then come back and say that. 200 calories, you guys favor that? Yeah. And that number, these are like 200. You guys can track and see how many calories you actually burn and whatnot, which is going to be your next goal and homework for this next week. How much do you average burn? So he's at 1,600 starting off. 200 calories for not doing anything at work. Because that does require energy. Like doing this or at work doing this. Yeah. I got those papers coming. I just print it right now. You know what I'm saying? 200 calories. Okay, so let's just say he half-asses his workout for 4 days a week. Okay, so we got 400, a 5K. Hannah burned 400 calories. Matt said around 600 to 800, which I believe that. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say like a 350, 400. 400.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, like that's going to be like, okay, not going too hard, but not being here, right? So 1,600 resting metabolic rate, 200 for work. Okay, and then let's say 300 for the workout. So he's at 1,600 plus 200, we're at 1,800 plus 300 for the workout, 2,100 calories. And that is low. That is low. So if Gabe is, and if you see, not that this matters, but if you look at the back of a lot of nutritional facts, it says based on the 2,000 calorie diet, that's because your average person, you know, there's very few people who's going to be under that. Very few. Okay, so just off of that information, Gabe is required to take in 2,100 calories. Now, what's going to happen when he hits those 2,100 calories and he's still tired and he's not recovering? What does he do?
Take his gain weight.
No, you're not going to gain weight. You know what I'm saying? What could happen if he is hitting 2,100? If he's hitting 2,100 calories and he's still not sleeping well, he's not recovering his workouts, he feels weaker, what should he do?
Try not eating the right food.
Huh?
Not the right food.
Okay, not the right food, but I heard something else. Yeah, eat more. So, but the first part typically goes to eating more. First part, okay? We're gonna address address eating the right food, but the first thing I'm gonna do is like, okay, so what are you eating? What's your timing? But for the most part, we're not eating enough. You know what I'm saying? We're not eating enough. Because if he's not recovering and all the other jazz, he's just not eating enough. He's eating 2,100 calories, and he's a man working out 4 days a week, and he's got a job. Like 2,100 calories is a joke. Like, I'm pretty sure my 5-year-olds eat like 1,700. I'm pretty sure. Okay? So, do you see how to start off building your nutrition plan? You've got to find out like what your BMR is. Super easy, and you cannot. Here, I'm gonna go back to that. You can't argue that right there. If you say, "Oh my God, I can't eat that," then I'm like, "Oh my God," you might as well say, "Oh my God, I ain't trying to live long." You know what I'm saying? Because that is bodily function. I met a girl that she was ripped to shreds, and she had to be like 6% body fat, hair falling out, skin. The girl's 17 years old. Skin not pliable, and all the other jazz. Just like sick looking, under eating. Okay, so going back to your how you guys recognizing how many calories you need and why. Take your BMR. You cannot argue that. That is science. That's how. If Nene comes to me and she's like, I'm trying this 1,700 calorie or this 1,500 calorie diet, I'm looking at her with disgust and like disappointment. Like why? You're gonna sacrifice so much, and like you know better. And if we all can define your resting metabolic rate, that is what my body specifically needs to function properly. That's like driving around and you don't give a damn about an oil change. I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Or anything little because I'm good, inconvenient. I think I'd be fine and whatnot. You know? So your weight loss formula. Weight loss, burn fat, build muscle. Okay. What I would love to see you guys do is like you guys can eat good foods and you can have foods that you want because your body demands that much. You know what I'm saying? Like your body demands that much where you can, if you want an English muffin, oh sure. You know what I'm saying? Biscuit, sure, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Because you can. And versus being so like, I can't do that, I can't eat that. No, that's the wrong way to go about doing it. So, questions on how to, any questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so we determined our formula for our days vary. So we have workout days where our caloric expenditure is going to be more, and non-workout days where they're going to be less.
Pause. Yeah. Okay. Very good question. Don't even go to. So what Christy asked was, there's some days I work out, some days I don't. Okay. Is that different value? To make it simple, don't do that right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we're in the very low end of your caloric intake. what you could start doing, that is a option, is like carb loading or like high days, low days. Don't even do that.
The actual question, like, take a week and average calories and do the same, like, have the same calorie goal every day that includes that. Okay.
Yeah. And like, in the next meeting, I'm going to take this information that has got this information's got to be concrete. Like, we can't even go macros until we do this. It's pointless. Like, here's what makes me mad. And I'm not saying anything. I'm not doing anything. But I'm the one helping, and I see you guys every day. So you're doing a diet that you got online. You know what I'm saying? And these some bitches don't even know you, and you can't tell me how many calories you take in. But I got my macros. Like, how do you know this is even working? Okay. Let me just take 2 minutes to talk about that. And if I get upset, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm passionate about it. I want results from you guys. If you're taking, I'm just gonna throw out some random numbers. If you're taking 120 grams of protein, jump up over there. If you're taking 120 grams of protein, 90 grams of carbs, and 60 grams of fat, how many calories is that? You don't know. That's what you're getting. So you can't even verify if the macro count that you're taking is for you. So what you do with that, you scratch that. You go back to, you have got to know the bigger picture. How many calories are you taking in? Then you go and you take your, oh, okay. You take your calories, then you modify and you create your macro spreads. You see what I'm saying? Everybody's talking about macro this, macro that. I'm like, how many calories y'all taking in? I don't know, idiot. Like, what are you doing? You can have your set macros on point for somebody who is 10 years younger than you and 20 pounds lighter, because you don't even know what your BMR is. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, we're not even talking about macros. It's pointless because we got to eat. We got to eat. So, any other questions? Yeah.
Okay, so we need to take, say, my base rate's 1,400 calories.
Huh?
So my base rate's 1,400 calories. So I need to add in this daily activity and kind of the average of the workout, and that's what I need to be eating daily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
take up about 4 or 5.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Easy. Yeah. Because that's why, like, if you work out, I instantly start. I'll quickly start like Gabe. I'm like, his BMR is 600 calories. I'm like 2,000 calories, 2,100 calories. I already know, like, an average. Because here's the thing, you're not gonna hit it, well, I say that, unless you know exactly how much you burn a day. I'm telling y'all gonna be surprised how much you burn. Like, how much activity and what you do during the day, how that relates to burning. Y'all be shocked. You're like, oh man, I'm not eating. Especially if you have kids or if you have a job that you're not sitting at a desk, you will be shocked. Okay? So you take that number and then you start. This is get started specifically for you, right? Because you'll make the adjustments. Like, the in-body test will tell you if what you're doing is suited for you, and then go from there. Because what I'm looking at is maybe your weight. What this will do will show you, like I said, bigger picture. It's specific, accurate, and shows you the bigger picture. This will tell you, hey, hold on, keep on doing what you're doing. You're gonna break. Your body's responding to what you're doing. If you don't lose any weight, which this will show, and you gain 3 pounds of skeletal muscle mass, and your body fat is 2%, that's nasty. That's good. That's what I'm going for. You know what I'm saying? That means it's showing you, hey, you gained 3 pounds, or the weight that you're not gaining, the weight that you're not losing, you're not seeing that you gained in muscle. You get what I'm saying? So, Erica, let's just say you try that. I mean, you said 1,400 calories? See, and then you said that you're gonna add 400? 400 or 500. She's eating 1,900 calories, Gabe's eating 21? Bruh. Really? He's got way more to eat, you know what I'm saying? And I think you're eating close to what you're doing now anyways. Yeah. So you see the difference of 200 calories, Gabe needs to get started because he doesn't know. Okay. I mean, you guys get what I'm saying? you don't know what you're doing. You don't know if what you're doing is concrete for you specifically until you get going. You just need to make sure that you're not going and starting off in the wrong direction, right? Like you can't start off a nutrition plan and under eat and then make adjustments. This right here, so overlook. This would be, we're gonna do this like once a month until we get it right. Because just like we do and like we drill you guys with squatting and all this stuff, I was like, this is more important because in my opinion, I believe CrossFit is a superior program to anything else, especially mixed with like bodybuilding components. That's all you need. Because we do every damn thing. You know, everything with no cap. I'm not even gonna go there. So in my opinion, CrossFit is a superior program, especially when there's supplemental work into it. That's all you need. Okay. So if we get this on point, you guys will see drastically your body composition changing and your performance, which I'm not even going to address. I mean, your performance increase is going to be a side effect of all this. Okay. So any other questions?
I have a question. So,
Yeah.
like for about the last 6 months or so, I've been at 1,600 calories a day, roughly.
What's your
1,400.
say?
That's probably not enough.
Yeah.
So, but like, so then my body, so like my mind right now says, okay, so then today I should eat Snickers to get to my. But that's not right.
And look,
But that's all I'm hearing right now. I know that's not.
no, it's not. Well, it's because we're not addressing the macros yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so she said, I'm eating 1,600 calories. Hold on, I'm talking to her there. 1,600 calories. Her resting metabolic body rate is 1,400.
She's not even getting her workout in. That's just a daily activity.
I'm gonna say it. This is what you guys will start saying. Damn, I'm not eating enough. Well, don't go extreme. I can eat Snickers, but JB, what do you eat every day?
Oh, so for breakfast I eat 4 pieces of bacon.
No.
Oh, not one.
And what else?
What?
You told me something.
Oh, yeah. But I don't do now. March 1st, I'll stop. A bag of gummy bears.
Okay.
A whole bag.
A whole bag of listen, JB's. But hey, what's your BMR?
Not 1
No. That's your body fat. Your BMR.
What's your BMR?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's the highest one. It's the highest one in the box right now.
22 or something.
I got it in one arm room to get it.
No.
22.
Yeah, 2,200. Go over there. I'm talking for you.
Oh, just the fun. Oh,
Yeah.
like 2,200 calories.
Yeah, 2,200 calories. So I'm gonna use this as an example. Okay. And I don't believe I'm saying this, but I'm going about it a different way. Because I'd rather you eat your calories and. Okay, wait. All right, so I'm gonna use JB as an example. This man's resting metabolic rate is 2,200 calories. He trains twice a day, and he has a daughter, and he has a job. He can eat wherever the hell he wants.
But I don't.
But he doesn't. But he can eat stuff like a bag of gummy bears, popcorn, every night. Mostly, some nights, Hennessy and lemonade. He's fine. 9%. Why? Because like the bigger picture. I'm not saying do that. Don't get me wrong. But he's able to do that because of my opening statement. Why is this important? Your body his body functions right, so a bag of gummy bears ain't gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? That and then he knows what to do based off this. So she's at 1,600 calories. Her resting metabolic rate is 14. I gave you 200 to use and recover at work at a job. So if you're training 3 or 4 days, you know you got way more to take. Like I already know you can't feel like you're smashing these watts. No, there you go. I already know that. See what I'm saying? So here's your marching orders for this next time. Okay, how much do you burn? And we're not gonna make it difficult. We're not gonna have high days, low days. How much do you burn average a day? Okay, so you're gonna take a non-workout day and a workout day. We're gonna average that. Okay, you're gonna add that on top of. You're gonna add that to your resting metabolic rate, and depending on like what your goal is and how drastic you can go and how drastic you want to see changes, then we'll set that caloric intake. So here's what your job is now. Find out how much you burn average a day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Hannah.
I was just looking at my activity tracker for how much I burn a day, and I'm a school teacher, so I burn on an average day, not working out, like 600 calories.
A school teacher on an average day, 600 calories. Do y'all see what I'm saying? You're not eating enough? 600 calories? 600 calories. What's your BMR?
1,600. Well, round up to almost 1,700.
That means she can eat 2,200 calories. Okay, no question. So she burns on a non-workout day?
On a non-workout day, yeah. But
Or like before you work out?
I did the
do a
same
lot of
thing.
working out. Or walking, you know, but on a workout day, it was close to almost one Thursday, almost burned 1,000 calories.
Okay. So I'm gonna use that because here's why you can't come to me about how much do I eat. I don't know, like what's your activity level? You know what I'm saying? And now we got devices that we're walking around all day that can give us a rough estimate. You know what I'm saying? So your BMR, your resting metabolic rate, is set. It's really going to be from that number to like how far do I need to push it based off my goal. So I'm gonna use Hannah because that's a better option. Like that was a quick fix. You're not eating enough. You know what I'm saying? You're not eating enough. So increase your caloric intake. Then we'll clean it up. You get what I'm saying? I'm more concerned about eat. Okay, so Hannah, 600 calories, and she's a school teacher. Your BMR was what? 1,600.
1,673.
So 1,700 calories BMR, 600 calories not working out. That girl can eat 2,300 calories and still be in a deficit all day and still lose weight because that's not accounting for her workout.
I'm definitely not eating enough.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Now, where the stronghold is going to be is the mindset and like in your head, you don't understand like there's no effing way I can eat that food and lose weight. But unless you're just super excited about your in-body test, you need to do something completely different. So if you're not eating enough, if you don't know how much you're eating, you need to find out how much you're eating to where you need to make changes in that. Base it off your BMR. Like this is science. Like if I can't even, and it's as quick as, you know, we have Melissa, hey, 600 calories. What's your BMR? 14. Girl, eat, bye, eat. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to talk macros until you eat. Okay? Anything else? Okay, yes.
Yeah, I basically did the same thing. I had basically a True Blue off the top yesterday. I burned 600 calories. Over by 25, I was moved to half of the day. So on workout days, do you eat more? Or workout days that you don't work out, you just maintain that minimum?
Okay, so good question, which is what I was saying.
You covered that already, but
yeah, well, I said it, but I mean that's why you're not over here. So have an average, and then every day that's your goal. So his question was, do you eat more on workout days? You can. Is that what you asked?
you probably should because you
No.
cover all that, right? So,
No. If your goal is weight loss, make it simple. You know what I'm saying? Make it simple because you got to give that margin for like error. What if one day you don't eat enough? Like you don't hit
So
your.
let's just split the difference. Call it 2,800 and just leave it there.
Yeah. Don't make this any. We can get to that. Like that's where you're at. Wait. That's where. Who asked? I think you might be at. Make it simple because you're not eating enough anyways. So I really could care less if you eat. Are you eating more on a workout day? Are you still eating enough? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So take your non-workout day activity and your workout day activity. What's that number? Like you see the difference in that right there?
Yeah.
That's the difference of. So Hannah's was 600, 1,000. You average that. Was that 800? That's gonna be her number, and she's still good to where she can still eat. So her deal is gonna be, hey Hannah, you should still eat the same amount. Well, I didn't work out today. I don't give a shit. Like you can't fight that. That's your average. You get what I'm saying? So you take your BMR. What's your non-workout activity caloric intake? What's your workout caloric burn? You know what I'm saying? Average that.
Right.
Add it to your BMR.
Right.
Boom. There's a start to your nutrition plan as far as how many calories you take in. So, and then you write it out for like 2 or 3 weeks. And I promise you, here's my thing. If you're not starving, if you're here and you're training and you're not starving when you wake up and all day long, there's a problem. Go back to my opening statement. You don't have a metabolism. You don't have a metabolism, period. You know what I'm saying? F macros, get your body functioning how it needs to, because if you have that metabolism, you can eat the gummy bears, the popcorn, and stuff. I mean, you can give yourself a little leeway. Here's your challenge. So until the next time, I think it's like every other week, I think. Yeah. 21st is the next one. Here's what you need to have. You need to continue logging your food. I use my MyFitnessPal because it's super easy to track calories. You know what I'm saying? And that and then it shows you your macros. Get the premium, like pay the $5, whatever, to get the premium, because we're gonna need that. Track your food or continue logging your food, and an app tells you, hey, how many calories, right? Log your activity. Like, how much do you burn? Because we're all across the board. I'd have never guessed Hannah would have burned 1,000 calories or 600 calories at work. I would have guessed that.
Yeah, I would never guess.
See what I'm saying?
I looked at
Your
it
phone.
all week long, just doing what I was doing. I was burning at least 5.
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying.
wearing my watch from the time I get up to the time I go to bed. I don't wear my watch sleeping.
It shows you how different everybody is.
You can't. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, but there's still like a similar same structure. So for the 21st, you're gonna log what you're doing, and I'm telling you, I can't help you. Like, I'm not being an asshole, but like, I can't help you unless I know what you're doing. You see how easy it was to help Hannah or Melissa? Hey, eat more, boom. And if she's logging that, I can. It takes me 2 minutes to look at your macros, see your in-body test, and make an adjustment. I gotta have stats. You know what I'm saying? So for the 21st, log your food in an app. Like I said, I use MyFitnessPal. Get the premium. You know what I'm saying? Because it can help you, and you can start learning about the macros and stuff like that. Log your daily activity. See how much activity, how many calories you burn in a workout. Average those 2 numbers, add it to your BMR. That's your goal. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit about macros right now. We're not even there. You know what I'm saying? Because for the most part, if you know that you should be eating, lean meats, vegetables, fruits, stuff like that, it should balance out. You're not gonna be super off the grid as far as like 100% carb loaded diet. You're not gonna do that. You're gonna feel like, y'all know better than that. You know what I'm saying? So you eat enough to meet that caloric intake, and then you go from there. Okay? Any questions on that? Good to go. There's your marching orders. Like, this is gonna be, so we'll meet again the 21st.
It's the 21st.
Yeah, the 21st. We're not gonna take another in-body until like the next time and whatnot. Like next month. Okay. Yeah. And like where I'm going with this, because it's needed, and I don't want that. Hey, I'm gonna do this year. Like, no, it didn't work that way. We're gonna have these meetings after the Ravage. We're gonna have these meetings once a month. You know what I'm saying? To where you can take your test. I look at your nutrition, and then make the adjustments from there. You know what I'm saying? Any last minute questions? All good? I did good on time? Boom. 3 minutes over gives you. Good? You go. All right.
Don't play with me, this the only thing I love. I love, 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 love. I love, I love, 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 love. I love, I love, 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 love. I love. Don't play with me, this the only thing